Hey everybody, welcome to the channel, Blue Mountains Tarot. We're going to do 3 cards, 3 minutes approximately of each sign. This will be for the week of August 28th to September the 3rd. And I'm going to shuffle up the signs. There's really no order. It'll be earth, water, fire, and air. And we're going to start with the sign of Virgo. And then I'm going to also do an Archangel Raphael healing card at the very end for everybody. So there'll be one reading, one card, maybe more that pop out at the end of this video, okay? So thank you so much to everybody as well for all of your support, your likes, shares, subscriptions, and some people who have supported in other ways, sending donations, etc. I appreciate that. And we're going to start with Virgo. I am going to make a few exceptions on this video where if I really feel like I want to clarifier or get another card just to make sure that the message comes out as clearly as possible, I'm going to add, okay? Because sometimes I don't like leaving you guys hanging, and sometimes I can't always get full clarity on a message with 3 cards. So we're going to start with Virgo since it is your birthday. Happy birthday, Virgo, once again. I hope you guys are doing well. And let's get into the reading. So Virgo 122, 3 cards. You got the Emperor, the King of Cups, and the 9 of Pentacles. So Virgo, I feel like there's a very strong sense of empowerment that you guys are feeling right now within yourselves. A lot of confidence, okay, with this Emperor, King of Cups, and the 9 of Pentacles. This is very telling to me that you guys are very in an emotionally stable place. You feel very in charge of your where you're at in your life, your emotions, possibly working on yourself in ways that some of you may not be necessarily even sharing with others, okay? Some of you are working on building your independence, building your wealth, being comfortable. If some of you are in that single space with this Emperor and the 9 of Pentacles, you're very strong. It's like a strong-willed. You guys are working on self-discipline and just sort of being on top of your game, feeling in charge of your life, where you're at with yourself. And most importantly, in the center of this is this King of Cups, somebody who actually is very in touch with their emotions. You may be expressing more. So it's like a healthy balance between the Emperor and the King of Cups, the 9 of Pentacles. Some of you may be staying to yourself a little bit as well, but yet not being completely cut off by others, but just being content and working on your own, sort of focusing inner growth, goals, things that you want to improve in your life. But at the same time, still being able to feel and still being able to share emotions and feelings where you need them to be. Okay, not just sort of giving away your emotions or losing control of your emotions. Okay, you're kind of in control of your emotions. It's a sense of being loyal to yourself right now, Virgo. Really paying attention to your needs and standing strong in your position and where you are in your life right now. That's what I have for you guys. I hope that helps. And we are moving on to Capricorn. 4 minutes even. Capricorn. 3 cards, maybe more. I might clarify. King of Wands. Knight of Cups. Capricorn, wow. King of Wands, Knight of Cups with the Ace of Cups, like love, 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 passion, having fun maybe. Some of you are definitely looking, you're kind of on, like I get a little bit of being on the chase, being on the hunt for affection, for love, for romance, for a relationship. Also being open to it, like you're really embracing your dating and your romantic side right now. Some of you might be feeling a place like very confident in yourself, and you're kind of like, there's a passionate there, right? There's a sense of this King of Wands. I'm not gonna say it's player energy, it's just somebody who's embracing and enjoying being sort of the center of attention at times, people coming to you, people showing or maybe throwing themselves onto you. You might be in a very attractive place right now, Capricorn. And a part of that may be like, I'll find love when I'm ready. Right now I'm playing the field. Right now I'm going to enjoy myself. I think you're kind of enjoying the attention and also giving your attention to others, because you kind of know in the back of your mind that when this Ace of Cups arrives, or when you encounter that perfect person that's for you, that match for a relationship, for love, it's like, then you'll settle down. Right now, it's not off the table, definitely not. And like I said, this sense of carefree that you're carrying around with you, this sense of not really caring or not feeling like you're giving off that vibe of neediness at all. You're sort of just in and out, playing as you wish, doing what you want, sort of being where you want to be, and enjoying yourself along the way. So it's very attractive to others because you're not always available. So you're piquing people's emotional curiosity. People are wanting to figure out what you're up to, what you're about, where you are, because this King of Wands likes his freedom. And so people come charging towards you. It's like, you don't really have to do much right now, Capricorn, maybe. Okay, so love is sort of in the air a little bit with you guys, and you're embracing the new, whether that's short-term or long-term. Regardless, you're kind of gonna know when that person arrives. For some reason, my eyes are getting locked to all of these moons, so the different cycles of the moons. Some of you might be having very late nights, staying up all night. It's almost like it's a full moon, but it's not. There's a bit of a wild sense there maybe for you guys. It's like you don't have any shut eye. See this eye with the moons? It's almost like some of you might be staying up very, very late, or you're just, like I said, you're enjoying your dating life, and it's late nights, fun nights, whatever. Being a little bit more crazy and wild. And I think for whatever reason, it's attractive. It's working for you, Capricorn. People are coming on to you. People are asking and wanting to get to spend as much time as they can with you. So whatever you're doing right now, it's probably envied by others about how you're dating and how you're having a good time right now. Seems like it's working for you. Okay, Taurus. Taurus. 3 cards for Taurus. The Lovers, Gemini energy, could be dealing with a Gemini. Ace of Wands, I love when I get these flyers because my shuffling skills, they never show up like this. 9 of Pentacles. So Taurus, right away, it's like, you know in the back of your head, or you know in the back of your mind, maybe that's the right word, you know that you can create anything you want. You have the power from within yourself to make love in your life, to create love, to come from a place of love. It's like you have no problems connecting with people, Taurus, okay? It's kind of like everywhere you kind of go, or whatever situation that you encounter or embrace with people, and also projects as well. I think that it's kind of like your work or the things that you get involved in are admired by others. You make connections within these connections, like within these endeavors that you're doing, work-wise, whatever that may be, creativity. You're making a lot of connections with certain people, and people admire and sort of have a love for you in a sense, not necessarily romantic, okay? But you have this strong sense of creating and making wealth in a way, making abundance, creating that sense of independence. And I think that you may be pleasantly surprised that you may meet somebody and have more than a connection with this lovers, have like an intimate connection, someone that you really, it's like you guys are sort of working maybe on a project together, or you're collaborating in some way within your, whatever it is you're doing in life. And it's like you might be surprised with this Ace of Wands what's possible by you just sort of doing your little thing in life, not really concerning yourself with, like, you may have been like all about love or all about whatever, and it's kind of like you're just living day to day and being in the moment and enjoying what you're doing, enjoying your independence, sort of having fun along the way, maybe having a little bit of flirtatious moments, or you're just feeling positive, feeling optimistic about what's to come for you. So it's almost like you might be in a sense of feeling this, it's this Ace of Wands. It's like creating from yourself, from this Nine of Pentacles. And all of the work and all of the efforts that you've put in the past, whether they were failures or not, I really don't think anything is a failure. I think that the trials and tribulations that you've put forth in your past efforts in life, in work, in relationships, it's like they're going to pay off. There's going to be something that comes from that. It's like a rebirth of something that you're going to create. Okay, and it's just because you're being yourself, Taurus. It's like being very authentic and being your individuality. So this is where people find really, really meaningful and strong connections, I feel like. And I feel like you're kind of in this, you're getting this sensation, and it's a bit of a feeling of like, I have everything it takes to create what I want in my life, including a loving partnership, including a healthy partnership. And maybe for some of you, it's an acquaintance or a friendship of sorts. Maybe it's like a little bit of, it's like gonna develop into more. I'm trying to think of that word. I'm totally stuck for a word. Anyways, it's a friendship that has a little bit more meaning to it. And you're gonna kind of maybe for some of you create and sort of make a connection and an outcome that's in all of like you and your person's benefit, but also with the people and the situations that you're collaborating with. It's like people really enjoy what you're bringing to the table and putting together. You're bringing a lot of ideas and passions, and you're bringing, there's a creative side to you that's really shining right now, Taurus. And this is where people are falling in love, so to speak, in terms of just the appreciation. But it's like there's a romantic opportunity there for you, where the love is more than just friendship oriented. All right, Taurus, let's move on to Cancer. Cancer. One second, guys. Write this down. Cancer, 3 cards, please. Getting a lot of flyers today, which is awesome. This is good. 8 of Swords with the Hierophant and the 2 of Swords. Okay, so there is obviously some indecisiveness here, guys. You might be getting a little bit wrapped up in your head, getting stressed about having to make a decision on something. There is something here that you need to sort of move forward on. Okay, so it's like you can't really deny or avoid making a decision. You have to initiate change and moving forward. Okay. Sometimes, Cancer, you may, with this Hierophant card, some of you are, I don't want to say you're being hard on yourself, but you're putting a lot of pressure, unnecessary pressure on yourself. And you might be saying, well, I have faith in what's going to outcome of something, and I have faith that I believe that there's going to be a positivity and there's something that's good from this, and I'll make my decision when I make to, or when you make your decision. But don't forget to maybe ask for some help, or don't feel like you can't get advice, because this Hierophant is sort of going to help you, this advice or the wisdom or looking at somebody who's maybe been in this situation that you're dealing with. It's like, don't feel like you can't ask for help. and always carrying everything on your own headspace, having to make the decision solely based on your own. It's like maybe a little bit of pride might be here. And it's sort of, I feel like you might be able to get some clarity and refine the decision that you have to make just based on having a little conversation or seeking advice or reaching out to someone else to talk it out. Because I feel like with this Eight of Swords, you're just doing this all in your own head. And you might be feeling like either a sense of pride, or you feel like, well, I don't feel like I want to ask for help. You don't want to feel weak or maybe vulnerable. Maybe it's a decision that you feel is extremely personal to you, and so it's difficult for you to ask advice on, or you might feel embarrassed, or I don't know. It's like, don't take it all on yourself here, Cancer, because there is a level of faith there. Yes, there's a level of belief. Yes. And usually things always work out. So, you can ultimately make up your own decision on your own. You have that wisdom and power within you. But sometimes it's nice to reflect or bounce ideas off of somebody else so that they can sort of help you say, hey, I've been in that situation, or I've got experience in that scenario. And it's like, I'll tell you why this might work and why this may not work. They might give you like a bit of an easier way. It's like, they're going to give you narrow things down to 2 options kind of thing, or narrow it down. Okay, so it's coming from somebody with experience, okay, versus just thinking that you have to take on and make the decision alone because maybe you think that you're supposed to be doing that or capable. It's all on you when you can reach out. There's nothing wrong with asking for help. All right, Cancer, we're moving on to Pisces. Pisces. Let's see what we get for Pisces. Strength card. 4 of Cups. And the Death card. Okay. So Pisces, you've got Leo and Scorpio energy here. You could be dealing with a Leo or a Scorpio. You're going to have to find this strength during a time where you're feeling like a little bit unsatisfied. It's like something is about to end here and change for you. And you may be feeling like the offers that you're given or the things that are coming into your life or whatever this offer is that somebody's tried or something has been trying to give you something. If it's not feeling right, Pisces, then just end it. Then just move on. But find the strength within this process to accept the things that you can't change in an outcome, okay? Because the Death card is here to sort of change paths for you. It's like ending and rebirth. But sometimes it's hard for us to put an end to something. So you might be settling right now or taking offers or accepting things in your life that truly you know are not acceptable for you. And so ultimately it might be bringing you to a place that instead of strengthening you, it might be making you feel weaker or more insecure or more vulnerable or less than. Okay, so don't settle just to be involved or to stay attached to someone or something that may not be fulfilling your needs. You actually could be outgrowing and sort of rising above and transforming. And you might be dealing with a little bit of growing pains here where things are coming in that you're overwhelmed by, or you're just like not feeling a sense of, maybe you're having a difficult time accepting offers. And it's like, whatever this is, allow things to flow and to sort of end and begin where they're supposed to. So don't force something or settle just to keep something alive when it has to move on, when it's to bring you to this next phase or this next transformation in your life. And sometimes things have to go. Some things have to end. But during these things, they can often bring us down. They can make us feel like shaky when things are changing in our world, when things are ending. And it's like, you've got to stay strong through this, okay? You've got to be able to face your fears, and you've got to balance out your Piscean energy, that moon energy, the feminine with the masculine. So you're going to have to still have a sense of feeling and still maybe process or go through what you feel is a little bit shaky, or this maybe sad, discouraged, disappointed, unfulfilled. But at the same time, don't let it take you down. Let it raise you up. Let it transform your life. Let it be that, okay, maybe this isn't for me, or maybe what I'm getting here is just not working for me anymore. Surrender it off, hand it over to the next phase that it needs to go into, and move along your path. Because the Death card is here to, like, I'm hearing rejuvenate you. It's here to transform you. It's here to change you, to make growth, to make new life. Okay, so it's like it's time to plow that field and literally like clear it. And if it wipes out all the weeds or some of the leftover healthy plants, that's fine, because when you plow that field, you're gonna seed a whole brand new crop. And maybe it's gonna be a much more valuable crop for you to plant in your life. It's growth, guys. So stay strong along the path here of change, because that's what's going on. And something's not really feeding you anymore. So it's time to start new seeds. Okay, and allow the rest to die off. Scorpio. See what we have for the sign of Scorpio. One sec, guys. I literally had this image in my head of a Scorpio in a very dry desert. It's like, drink some water, Alex. 2 cards are coming out. And the sun comes out. Boiling hot sun. Okay, Scorpio. You have the Ace of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, the Sun card. So as you've received a lot of clarity on something, you're in a place, this is a new beginning of truth and clarity that brings you to a much happier place in your life. Okay? I'm trying to remember, I just did a little bonus read for you yesterday. I'm drawing blanks. I don't remember readings very well, unfortunately. When I read, I just move on and I forget. But it was about allowing things to come into your life, okay? Taking offers, okay? Because it's going to bring you to a happier place. It's going to bring you to new beginnings, to clarity, to truth. And it's like, this is kind of reiterating that, because the 4 of Pentacles is like, don't bottle yourself up. Don't hold yourself back, Scorpio, from embracing the new, from embracing clarity. Okay, because this is what's bringing you to a better place. It's new beginnings of happiness and a lot of light being shined on situations. The light being shined is what offers that clarity, that vision. Okay, it lights up the darkness, it lights up the confusion. It brings things to a warmer place, to something that's a bit more comforting. You've got Leo energy here. You could also be dealing with an air sign with this Ace of Swords. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. 4 of Pentacles. So don't hold back, guys. You might be saving. It's like you're saving for a rainy day. And it's like, embrace the sunshine, embrace the invites, embrace the offers, take things up that people bring towards you in life, because it's to bring you to, it's like having excitement for things in your life. So there's something that where you were sort of maybe not able to share because you didn't have clarity on something, or holding back on something, keeping things close to yourself until you receive that clarity. So I think that now that some of you are seeing the full picture of a situation or a person, you're able to express, you're able to get back out there and maybe socialize or do things in life, take offers that are coming towards you. Okay, so it's almost like you've saved for the rainy day. It's now, that rainy day is like done and gone. So enjoy the beginnings that are coming into your life, Scorpio. It's very interesting. I just did you guys yesterday, and it seems like that same kind of energy. All right, quick and sweet, guys. That's what I got for you. Aries, 2442. That's interesting numbers. 2442 both ways. know what that means, but oh, you got 3 here. Page of Cups, 7 of Pentacles with the 8 of Cups. I don't know why I'm here. It's like it's like too little, too late. You've got somebody that might come towards you, Aries, with this Page of Cups, okay? You've got somebody that may want to share something with you, but I feel like, or there could be something that they want to partake, or they want to help you with something. There's work involved here, but it's almost like you're kind of too little, too late. I feel like you've moved on from a situation that you've already, with this 8 of Cups, you've already put in the efforts, and you've already kind of, it's like been there, done that. There's a situation in your life, or a relationship, or a friendship maybe, where someone's coming in to sort of try to save the day, or they're trying to sort of, they're realizing that maybe they're picking up on a vibe that you're kind of like on your way out. And it's like, you keep putting in the effort into a person or a situation, you keep putting forth all the work, but you're not able to share it with this individual. And by the time they show up with their cup of love saying how much they realize, it's like, it's a little too late now, because I've already moved on. I've already ended that chapter, or that friendship, or that relationship, or the situation. And it's like, I know I put a lot of work into that. And they might be questioning you, like, what do you mean you're leaving? Or what do you mean you're moving on? You created, or you did all this work for a situation, for a relationship. And it's like, yeah, but I've realized that whether or not your work has paid off, Aries, it's like, I did what I needed to do, and it's time to move on. I served my purpose, I put in my best, I gave it my all, but I have to turn around and move away from that into a new beginning. It's like, you want to take on another project, maybe another relationship. You've outgrown a situation, even though you put in a lot of time and energy and effort, and emotions as well. So it's like, if it's with a relationship, because of these cups, this Page of Cups coming in with their, like, kind of saying how they're feeling about you, maybe they miss you, someone coming back, realizing that they had feelings for you that they never expressed in the past. And it's like, you kept trying and putting work and giving energy into a relationship or whatever this is. And it's like, I've kind of moved on already. I kind of let that go because you never really showed me that in the past. So I figured you weren't interested, kind of thing. So it's like, I've moved on. Even if I had all that feeling, even if you had all those feelings for this person, or you had all of that investment into something, a project even, or work related, it's like, that's fine. You know, it's like, enjoy the work I did, but I'm on to my next move here. You're on to your next project or your next person. So you're okay with that, Aries, I think. The investment that you put into something, it's okay to move on. All right, we are moving on to Leo. Leo. I hope you guys all had good birthdays. Just passed. I can't believe we're into September soon. This is like, where did summer go? Not sure. But Leo, let's see what we got for you guys. Four of Cups, King of Swords. So somebody's not communicating very clearly with you, Leo. The Emperor, yeah. The Emperor is kind of in reverse, okay? Give up the control here that you may want to have on somebody. You can't control what people share with you or what you can get out of somebody. You haven't been very content or feeling satisfied in something in a relationship. And this Emperor was in reverse, which is like, give up control. Let it go. Because somebody here is not communicating with you. They're not giving you what you want. They're being very distant. They're being very cold. They're kind of playing hard to get. In the sense with this Emperor, it's like they're kind of controlling this relationship, this connection. And they're doing that by keeping you hanging, by maybe breadcrumbing you, giving you very little, not showing a lot of emotion. Okay, so it's like they kind of maybe led you on. And they said, hey, look, like they led you on because here's this Four of Cups. They made you this big cup of an offer. and then they shut down and they stopped communicating. So you're like, what the hell just happened there? Okay, and this isn't, you may have tried, Leo, to control or try to get it out of them, or like, you just made me an offer, so you're chasing and chasing this person, but they're controlling you by not communicating. So give it up. It's in reverse. Walk away. Let it be what it is. You can't control people's intentions. You may be confused or feeling a little bit like, what the heck was that? But I feel like that's a form of control when people lead you on like that. All right, moving on here to Gemini. Gemini. We're almost done. Wow. Gemini. What's going on with Gemini, please? I love it. I'm getting a lot of flyers in this reading. It's awesome. 3 of Wands, 7 of Cups. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. So, Gemini, lots of big changes coming into your life. Opportunities that are facing you. Things that are coming in to change your life. Okay. There's 7 of Cups. You're going to have to make some decision. There's a lot of choices, a lot of change, a lot of options on the table here. And you're kind of, this 3 of Wands, I think that some of you are waiting for this. You're like patiently or anxiously waiting to make a move. You've been waiting and waiting and waiting for an opportunity to show up, or for things in your life to change, for things to get better. And it's like slowly but surely, all of a sudden, the Wheel of Fortune's here. So it's like your patience paid off, Gemini, and the things that you've been wanting to change and sort of finally feel like things are coming into your favor. Things are starting to play out for change, for the positive in your life. So you're now sort of facing all of these choices that you have around you. And it's like, it might be a very good feeling now where the wait is over, because you've got all these options and choices to make. So you can start to sort of shop around. It could have come in like very, very quickly as well for you, Gemini, where you thought like, I'm waiting and waiting, and then all of a sudden, like bam, like I said, there's like it's like a shopping spree of sorts. Like you can have all of these options and choices in your life, and all of them are going to sort of change your life, your future. Excuse me. Some of these are money making opportunities. Okay, so maybe you were waiting around or trying to find ways to sort of gain abundance in some sort, maybe finances, Wheel of Fortune. But this is all going to be for the better. So it's upon you, and the waiting is over. You can start to make selections and choices now, Gemini. Moving in your favor. This is like changing your path, changing your world, moving forward. Okay, Gemini, we are moving on to Aquarius. Aquarius, how's it going, my fellow Aquas? I hope you guys are good. Let's see what we got for you guys. What's going on with Aquarius? What's not going on with Aquarius? When do we not have a boring, a boring life? When is things not being uneventful for the Aquarius? I feel like we're always creating new things, making things happen, inventive. You got the 7 of Pentacles here. The Strength card, Leo energy. And the Knight of Pentacles. Excuse me. So something is it's kind of like you just gotta have to hang in there, Aquarius, and be a little bit patient. Don't give up right now, okay? Because you've got like a lot of abundance and a lot of change that's going to take place. You've already put in an effort, and it's kind of like you're kind of waiting. you're almost at that finish line. Like, you can't give up now, okay? You've put in a lot of effort. You've put in a lot of work into something in your life. And I know that this feels like it's taking forever to come in. And it's like, I just want to see results. I've done too much at this point to go backwards, to throw my hands up, to give up. But you have to just remain patient, because slowly but surely, it's like whatever it is you're waiting on, or whatever it is you want to see results with, Aquarius, the universe and life is preparing it for you. So just work with it and allow the universe and life and this situation to unfold, because the process might take a little slower, but the process is being prepared. It's like it's being built, and it's going to show its results for you. Okay, you may have thought by now, like, I should have seen results, or I should have gotten a response from something or someone. And it's like, stay strong and don't give up, because some of you may be losing a little bit of like hope. You may be feeling like, oh, this isn't made for me. Maybe I don't have what it takes to continue down this journey, or continue down a path where you feel like this is everything that you always wanted to do, but you're kind of not seeing results. Okay, you can't give up at this point, because the results are just a matter of like the blossom to open up. Okay, the buds are there. It's slow. It's slower than you want. But sometimes good things come from things that brew and things that are slow, like a slow cooked meal, right? We don't need to spend 10 hours making a pot of soup, but doesn't that taste good when it's slow cooked all day long? It's worth the wait, because it's going to nourish you in the end. It's going to provide you with a lot of feel good. And you're actually going to see where your hard work and effort has paid off. Like this diligence that you've put through, it's kind of a test of time for you guys right now, Aquarius. It's really a bit of a test, because you might be so used to like making things happen and being like on top of your game and outsmarting things that are challenging, and being like ahead of, we're very innovative zodiac sign. We think way ahead of many other people. We think steps ahead, and we get things done. Usually we can get things done faster and more efficient. But for whatever reason, this particular process that's taking place in your life is worth the wait. Okay? And it's not something you're used to. So that's why I think you're second guessing yourself at times, or saying, I'm just gonna throw the towel in because it shouldn't take this long. And why am I not benefiting from a situation when maybe others in your boat, in the same boat, are? Maybe some of you are doing like, I don't know, a YouTube channel. An example, I've been at this for a year. There's no rush, right? I'm not getting 1 million visitors or 1 million subscribers, but it doesn't matter, because I enjoy what I do. It will happen if it's meant to happen. So maybe it's a project like that, or maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's just wanting, whatever this is, something that you feel other people are getting ahead of, and they're seeing results. And when you're comparing yourself, that's what this is. Don't compare yourself to others or the other situation. This is uniquely being prepared for you, and it's gonna take its time, okay? Time is a bit of an illusion, so just go with the process. Don't put a clock to it. Okay, enjoy the moment, enjoy the process, because what's meant for you, Aquarius, is being prepared for you. And the good things take time to be prepared. All right, so it will come for you. If you feel it in your heart and you feel very strong about this endeavor or this situation that you're doing, you stick it out. Don't give up. All right, Aquarius, moving on to Libra. Libra, then Gemini, and then I'll do an Archangel. What is the message for Libra, please? Excuse me, guys. I have been doing a lot of talking this week. I've done a lot of readings and a lot of video recording for you guys, so my throat is a bit shot, I think. Ace of Swords, the Magician, and the Justice card. So, Libra. Whatever was out of balance here, you've got Libra energy. You could also be dealing with somebody that's an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Whatever may have been out of balance here, Libra, I keep saying, I want to say Gemini. And Libra, this is your energy, okay? And this is all about balanced thought. And you may have had a lot of clouded thought, or you've had a lot of, there's the clarity that's here with the ace, okay? So whatever was feeling imbalanced in your life, whatever didn't make sense to you, whatever was clouding your thought, your clarity, it's like, it's here, okay? You have what it takes here with the Magician. You're gonna create what it is you need to get it, whatever you need to get done will get done. You may have thought that the clarity would never come to. Why am I feeling so stuck? I don't have clarity. You may have thought that clarity would never come for your situation, okay? You may have felt like this is always going to feel wrong, or this is always going to feel off, or I'm never going to get clarity on a situation, but you've had the determination, and you've had this will, this strong will, determination to make something happen, to create something from it. So I don't think you guys maybe expected for something to have a new start, because it's like you can finally move forward now. You can begin where it is you've left off, or you can begin what it is that has not been making sense to you. So whatever imbalance that's been going on for you, the clarity is here. It's like you were just waiting. You also put in a lot of effort. You did a lot of, you tried every angle at something here, Libra. It's like, but you never gave up. You had some kind of vision in your head. You had clarity maybe for a vision or something that you knew you wanted. But as this was unfolding or processing itself, it's like something kept maybe roadblocking you. You had a vision here. See this third eye? It's like on this Magician. It's like focusing on his third eye. Okay? You had foresight. You knew what it is you wanted, but along the way you had a very imbalanced or clouded obstacles that have finally sort of showed themselves now. So it's like, okay, you can put all of those confusions, the imbalance, the Justice card here, things are back in place for you to move forward. It's like you can finally get back on your feet again and make something happen here, because some of you were feeling like you knew what you had to give. You knew you had a certain skill set, or you had the ability to do something, but it wasn't able to come into fruition. And I feel like now you're going to start to see all of the work that you've been doing behind the scenes is going to start to show results for you. Interesting, your reading feels a little bit confusing to me. I want to see what's at the bottom of the deck just for you guys, just for curiosity's sake. Page of Cups. So it's like somebody might be coming in with an offer, or somebody coming in to communicate this clarity to you. Somebody that sort of has some insight, or somebody that wants to share their feelings, share their emotions with you. Someone that feels good about what it is you're doing and offers you a sense of relief. It's like getting relief from somebody, because you were doing this all on your own, being in that Magician, with that Magician card. So you just needed like a little bit of a helping hand from somebody to come in. All right, moving on to Gemini. 4350. Gemini. Last but not least, and then we're gonna do your Archangel for everybody. What do we got going on for Gemini, please? Guys, I already did Gemini. I'm so sorry. Hold on. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Guys, one sec. I messed this up. I wrote down Gemini twice. I knew something was wrong. Sagittarius, this is going to be a reading for you guys. My mistake. How did I miss that? Sag, I'm sorry. Aries, Leo, Sag. I forgot. All right. Sagittarius. I've never done that before. All right. See, 8 of Wands. I miscommunicated this to you guys. 6 of Swords, 8 of Wands, Sagittarius. Let me write this down properly, guys. I don't know how I messed that. Okay. 10 of Wands. So Sagittarius, this is in reverse too, okay? I don't typically read reversals, but you're letting go of burdens here. You're quickly moving on from a burden scenario in your life, maybe a relationship or a situation, okay? You're getting into clarity. The one thing you need to realize here, Sagittarius, is don't go back into other burdens. Don't leave one pile of mess and move into another pile of mess. Make sure that you're very clear, okay? Make sure you communicate. Make sure you look at things thoroughly. It's like, take an overview of where you're leaving off, what is feeling stuck, what is sluggish and holding you back. When you move into this clear spot, which I feel like you're doing maybe moving quite quickly, don't rush the process, okay? Because this can be very fast moving energy. You could be communicating very quickly and saying like, I want to get out of something. And it's like, I don't care. You could be feeling hasty or just like, I want to get out. I want this off my back. It's a snapping point almost. But make sure that you don't you may feel like you're dropping a burden by maybe abandoning a situation or a person or just running for the hills. Or even like with the 8 of Wands, it's like moving, okay? It's like, I just want to move. I want to get out of here. And it's like, sometimes you can move and you can bring all of your baggage with you. Okay, see this, all these wands, they can like travel with you. So be careful, or not careful, but just be mindful of the move that you're making, whatever you're exiting in your life, whatever you're getting out of, which feels very sluggish and this getting into clear water. You're very determined, you're moving very fast, but make sure you really clear off and you're not running from your baggage because it will follow you, okay? Make sure you process things. And communication is pretty key here with this 8 of Wands. You have to communicate very, very clearly what your intentions are and what your expectations are and where you're headed otherwise. Okay, that's what I'm getting for you. I do feel like you're letting go of burdens, you're recognizing them, you know that they're apparent in your life, you know that something isn't good and has to be dropped, but just make sure you don't run, alienate, or abandon the situation. Okay, you have to process things and sort of reason with maybe the person that you're running from or moving from. You can't just sort of up and leave because that will be unresolved, okay? May feel like a big release, but it ends up following you because if you don't process it and resolve it, then has it really gone away or have you just physically gone away? Okay, Sagittarius. So that is the readings. Let's do an Archangel Raphael card for everybody. 4827. What does the collective message here for you for Archangel Raphael healing? What is a collective message for everybody? Exercise is key. That's a very good message for everybody. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for motivating me and guiding me to an exercise program that fits my schedule, my interests, and my budget. So guys, maybe that's something you're working on, is getting more exercise. It can be as simple as walking, okay? Very good for the mind, the body, the spirit. It's very good to exercise. You're human, you need to move around. So let's not forget that. Let's give ourselves what it takes to be healthy and be happy. All right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't forget to hit the like, share, subscribe, and thank you guys for all of your support. I'll see you guys soon. Take care.